What are you most looking forward to in this matchup?
Well, I mean, I think Cleveland right now they're going to be playing a little bit handcuffed. They're not full strength in the running back position. You're going into Gillette. You know that they're going to try and make you play one-handed. And how's that going to play out? Well, stop the run, have longer down and distances. If you win on first down and second and third down are longer, and we know that Baker isn't really great at throwing the football on 3rd and 10. So how do the Cleveland Browns perform well? That's running the football, shorter down and distances, play action pass. That's the recipe. So the Patriots, I'm sure they're going to come up with a game plan to have them in longer down and distances. That's how you beat the Browns.
How much pressure is on Baker Mayfield, Rob, now that OBJ is with Matthew Stafford in Los Angeles, and essentially the team is Baker's? There's no more pulling tug.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of pressure on. I think there's been pressure on him all season. He's trying to play for a contract extension. Anytime you're trying to play to be the guy, there's still question marks. If you were going to pay a guy $40 million or $35 million a year, there you go. See, doesn't that hurt a little bit to say? I think you want a quarterback that can throw the football from the pocket with accuracy, and you don't have to rely on the running game. I've been saying it from day one. I want to see more throws from the pocket. You think of any great quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. You throw the ball. Yeah, you're warming up because you see them contract figures. They throw from the pocket, and if you show a defense too early, what do? They make you pay for it. And I understand this. The league now is all about the quarterback, and guys are getting overpaid because even if you're average, teams feel like they need to lock you in for a long time. But I also think on the flip side of it, if you have a roster that is built with a lot of talented people and a great offensive line with great running backs, we saw that with the backup quarterback coming in for the Browns, you can still win football games. So do you tie up all that money for a quarterback that we don't know yet? In the future, we're going to find out, can he be the long-term solution for a team that's really stacked right now?
I guess when you look at it though, Rob, right? If Baker Mayfield was on the free agent market after this season, how many teams would want to line up to give him $40 million? Probably none.
Exactly.
Probably none.
It's so complicated for Baker right now because as you guys are talking, it occurs to me, Baker without OBJ last year kind of balled, right? Now OBJ comes back, and it's like, well, he could claim, you could correlate and say, well, Odell was the problem. Now he's gone.
He did ball, but it was a different type of ball.
Yeah.
They didn't win because of him.
He won with him.
He won with him as a quarterback spot. And much like you said, Case Keenum 2 weeks ago came in, delivered the goods, very pedestrian numbers, but they was able to win the football game with Case Keenum. And I think they look at Baker Mayfield the same. They just drafted him #1 overall. And so when you draft a guy #1 overall and he's gotten you to the playoffs and things of that, and the market shifts, then all of a sudden you are faced with something that says, well, we got to pay this dude $40+ million.
The problem is if you do commit, that affects the rest of your roster. You look at Seattle, right? Back when Russell Wilson was a young player and he was on his rookie contract, they were loaded everywhere defensively. The second they had to pay Russell, they had to let go of everybody on defense. They had to build around your star quarterback.
And offensive line.
Exactly. So they basically had to completely change their roster because of the money that was distributed to the quarterback. Baker, the second he gets paid, if he's $30 million a year, like, are they going to be able to
try this?
That's still right.
It's low now.
That's low.
Try
but,
this.
I mean, I just can't swallow that.
Hold on, Nick, try this. Try this one. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, not in. Baker ailing. If Baker takes a shot that puts it over the top, and he has to go out, and now you get Case Keenum back. When you get your running backs back, that is going to make Case Keenum look like Baker Mayfield looked last year. It's gonna kill Baker Mayfield's leverage.
Yeah, no, it probably already killed his leverage in one little game, but we'll see.
It's difficult when you're a player because you always want to play.
Yeah,
and then you have your agent who's looking out for
the
agent, the himself, and saying, well, let's take this recovery a little. Let's look at this thing here because you go out there and you play poorly. Well, you're losing money. You go out there, you get hurt again, you're losing money. You stay on the sideline, you let the backup go out there and ball, you're losing money. So you only have a few
lot of
options.
ways to lose money, only one way to make it.
You got to go out there and you got to ball out. Like, that's how you get – and this is a production league. So usually, unless you're highly drafted and they give you the money because you're drafted, you have to go out there and produce at a high level. They'll pay guys on potential, but usually that's on your first contract. The second contract is because you're balling. So if you can go out there and produce and win football games, not with, 200 yards and 2 touchdowns because you were set up well by the defense. Like, you have to throw, like you see all these great quarterbacks. Dak. Did Dak earn his money?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course he did. Rodgers, does he earn his money?
Yeah.
Yes. He makes his team what they are. So you have to be, if you're going to get paid that much money, you basically have to be the guy. You got to be balling.
Is Mac Jones the guy?
He's a rookie, so not yet. But I think that, and I listen to a lot of people. Even the OBJ stuff, like, oh, they got an below average quarterback. He's a rookie. Like, he's a rookie halfway through the season, and I've been impressed with his ability to be mentally tough. He's in a situation where it's not easy. The expectations are high every single week. He's in an organization where they don't expect you to win a division. They expect you to win the Super Bowl. And if you go into any other team, winning the division, everyone's excited. Oh, we got hat and T-shirts. With the Patriots, you have 10 – you got, a pile of hat and T-shirts. You look at them like, what year was that one? I don't know. I gave that one to my dad. Where's that one? I don't know. That one's in the back of my truck somewhere. And I know that sounds like you're being a little bit cocky. But
How it is.
But when you win 11 divisions in a row, what is there to – you're not bragging. You're just saying, listen, we've been consistent. Now you got a young quarterback that came from a very high expectation organization in college with a very tough coach, and he walks into a situation with Bill Belichick. That's not very tough for him. So I think that where he's at right now, everyone's saying he's mediocre. I think he's he's the best rookie quarterback in the NFL.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.